Hello, hello. Yeah. Hello, good evening, friends. Well, let me pinch myself and say that this is real. Because 15 days back, we had almost prepared all the mail, a press release saying that this was not happening. But this was bound to happen, and there were several youngsters who were pushing for that. Very furious article by Satyen. He called it, what's that? Mumbai's 5 crores, well, shame. Followed by
Good evening, friends. On behalf of the Mumbai Academy of Moving Image, I'm really pleased to welcome you this afternoon. And as a very emotional festival director, Mr. Narayan was trying to say that a few weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, it seemed that this festival would not happen this year. It's the 16th year. But it is happening. Let me just share with you how the genesis of this festival. I remember about maybe 17 years ago, one day I got a call from late Basu Bhattacharya saying that he and Rishikesh Mukherjee, would like to come and see me. So I said, no, your coming is fine, but Rishida coming to my office is awkward. I will come to your place, tell me what it's about. He said, well, some of us have met and decided that Mumbai being the capital of the Indian film industry and one of India's, or perhaps India's premier city, needs a film festival. This was a couple of years before we were celebrating the centenary, or just around the time we had celebrated the centenary of film, which is 1996. So finally we decided to get together, and it was a motley crowd. There was Rishida, there was Shyam Benegal, there was Basu Bhattacharya, there was Gulzar, there was Manmohan Shetty, there was me, and Amol Palekar. We had very little experience of organizing a film festival, although all of us had been to various international film festivals. But we said, no, let's go ahead. And we decided to go ahead with it. Fortunately, we had with us Sudhir Nandgaonkar, who had been successfully running the Film Society movement in Mumbai for several years. So we asked Sudhir, and he consented to be the festival director. And we started. You won't believe it, the first festival, we had no money except a little contribution which 7 or 8 of us had given. And we estimated that we needed a minimum of 20 lakhs to hold a festival. 20 lakhs seemed a big amount. And it's ironical that the people who were involved in the very first festival, some of them have got back together. So one of the persons who actually helped us at that time was Anand Mahindra. And he's come back this year. One of the prominent artists who was involved in it was Amir. In fact, some of you will recall he presented the Lifetime Achievement Award to Dev Anand, and he presented a whole, skit around that presentation, which was loved. So this movement started. Then it was at the NCPA and the Chavan Center, and soon we started to grow. And there came a time about at the turn of the century when we thought that this needed to be slightly scaled up. We tried doing it, and Manmohan Shetty was gracious enough to offer us the IMAX as the main venue. And we shifted the festival there and started having international participation in a major way. Some of it will be unveiled by my colleagues here on the stage. We are going to award 2 Lifetime Achievement Awards as usual, one for the best in the best foreign film category, and this year that is being received by the we think that she actually is a really deserving candidate and has been overlooked for so many years. I would also like to thank here Vinay Shukla, who's been leading the selection committee, and I see Rashid. Are you any other of your members there? I see Rashid there. Yes, so these are the gentlemen who have over the years been spending countless hours. We had, I think, about close to 900.
So this time, well, we are slightly shrinking the festival because of budgetary considerations. And Mr. Amit Khanna has, well, told you about the highlights of the festival. This time, we have put together the best possible, package and the best possible people. And this is time to look back and see how this has happened. And the film list is going to be given to you, and all the other information, everything is going to come to you in the press releases? Yeah. So after Mr. Amit Khanna, finishes, I would like to call upon 2 very, very
Thanks, Narayan. First, I would like to say...
I'm here because I really believe that this festival needs to be. One of my great heroes is the late American film critic Roger Ebert. And he said that of all the arts, movies are the greatest aid to empathy, and good ones make us into better people. I really believe that. I believe good films make us into better people, and I'm here. Mr. Narayanan has given me this lovely creative advisor label, but basically I'm sort of unofficial cheerleader. So please give us support, give us help, be kind. And before I give it over, I'm going to give a shout out to Shakun Batra there, who is also on board as unofficial cheerleader, and Varuna Di Jani. One email was all it took, and she's going to design the trophies for the festival. So, that's what's going to take to make it work. Who goes next?
No, there's only one thing I want to say is, add to it is, I think a city, Mumbai, the city, it's the center of cinema, Hindi cinema. For all of us, this city deserves a very good festival. We have always had a very good festival in Mami, and I think it needs to go on. And it doesn't matter how and why, and people who come and want to see these movies, I think we have to somehow take it as our own festival and make sure it happens every year. And this year we have a great bunch of movies, and some of the movies that have been confirmed that I want to tell you about is Xavier Dolan's Mommy is a film that is coming. It's the film that won at the Cannes Film Festival, and it's also probably his best film till date. There's Mike Leigh's Mr. Turner, Ken Loach's Jimmy's Hall, Richard Linklater's unbelievable film Boyhood, which I saw, which completely made me feel so small as a filmmaker. And Darden Brothers' 2 Days, 1 Night, Kim Ki-duk's new movie, One on One, Yoji Yamada's Little House, Jean-Luc Godard's Goodbye to the Language, and the A Certain Regard winner, and the Camera d'Or winner, Party Girl. So these are the films that are confirmed. There's a big retrospective of Arab cinema. There are as many as 25 Arabic language movies that will be shown, and that I think includes the entire Arab-speaking Middle Eastern region. And there is much more than this. These are just the key highlights of the festival. And I hope that you spread the word that everybody comes forward, and we still are short of funds, and we need more monies.
I'm next in line. So I kind of grew up watching films at Mami because we didn't have a festival till Mami actually came around. If he would travel once in a while and come over here, and I remember 94 was in Bombay, and then we had nothing, no real festival. Mami came along around 97, if I'm not mistaken, 97, 98. And I remember watching at the NCPA, watching Dr. Strangelove and watching Pyasa and watching Abbas Kiarostami's Where's the Friends Home, and it was a huge monumental moment for me as a filmmaker. Mami's grown tremendously. The film selection is absolutely fantastic. It's brilliant to sort of go there and watch 3 films a day. Seeing people break down doors to watch movies over there is such a wonderful feeling as a filmmaker and as a film watcher. I can understand why Mr. Narayan is so emotional because I kind of feel the same way. So I'm very excited about the festival. We've all come together and tried to sort of like keep it going. I'm super excited. There's a great selection. We've got the World Cinema Selection, which everybody's obviously going to watch all the films of. The international competition. There is the India Gold, which is for Indian filmmakers. Dimensions Mumbai, which is the short films about the city. As Anurag said, the selection of Arab films. So there's a lot of movies. I know all you guys are very excited about it, so am I. And as Mr. Khanna says, this is, I think, one of the only festivals in the world that does not depend on government support. It's all filmmakers who put it together, it's private people put it together. It needs your support, it needs your help to sort of grow and keep getting better with every year. So please contribute, support, all that stuff, and pass it on to.
Hello everyone. Before I tell you a few things that I've been asked to say, I think most importantly what I would like to share is, I think there's a very famous saying which applies to all relationships, is you really don't know what you have till it's gone. And I think this is, now finally it's come to a situation with this festival where I think everyone who loves films, that includes everyone here on the panel, and I'm sure everyone here today, has got a bit of a wake-up call. I definitely am here as one, I was telling them earlier, and I want to share this with everyone here as well, to firstly plead guilty to being very, very relaxed about this whole thing to start with. It was something that was very exciting, it was something we loved being part of, but no one ever stopped, and I can actually maybe just speak for myself that I never stopped, to think about how this is put together, the kind of work, dedication, money that goes into doing it. It just felt like something that would sustain itself because of the sheer love that all of us have for movies. But that is truly not the case. I think we need to be a lot more involved, a lot more active, proactive in making sure that this love that we have for it is something that we work on day in and day out. And it translates into sustaining this festival in the way that all of us would like for it to sustain. So in support here, of course, of making sure that this year people who can further sponsor, corporates who can further sponsor should please come ahead and do it. And also just going ahead as a member of the film industry, I am here to say that, I'm here now to actively be involved in years to come so that we never ever arrive at this kind of situation where we have to sit and have this conversation, I think, ever again, most importantly. I'm also here to tell you about a couple of interesting things that will be happening at the festival in the form of master classes. There's one that is happening with Mohammad Saleh Haroon, who is a writer and director from Chad. He's made films like Bye Bye Africa and A Screaming Man. And another master class with a genius who I consider a complete genius, Christopher Doyle. He's a cinematographer who's done In the Mood for Love, Chungking Express, and many other films that we all have seen and loved. I was also supposed to tell you about a Lifetime Achievement Award, but Amit ji gave me the baton but kept the information to himself. So I think that you already know about. So let's just make sure that this is an amazing festival. We will all do whatever it takes for it to happen in the best possible way that it can. And going ahead with every year, we've seen the emotion that's attached to it, and I think that we all have to feel the same now towards this festival. And I am here for one to say that I do intend on feeling this way. Thank you very much.
I'm supposed to give closing comments, but Narayan, would you like to say anything before I...
Yeah, see, basically, an organization like Unifrance and Deborah La Fabrique, they have been supporting this festival like anything. In addition to Telefilm Canada, Screen Australia, and including German films and ICAA, Spain, all these organizations have been supporting this festival tremendously, and especially Unifrance. not only they fly their talents and bring the producers and others give us films, but also they contribute financially every year, and this is something very great, and their contribution is much more than the contribution of some of the governments here. And of course Deborah is part of the festival, and she is also running a company called La Fabrique, and Unifrance and La Fabrique are putting together a very, very unique event called Remake Market, in which they are going to screen potential films which can be remade in Indian languages. And I'm really grateful to them. And this is they are bringing 6 very important films, and they are going to screen to the producers and the directors, and after that the discussions will take place. So I'm really grateful to Alexander is here, and Valerie and Deborah. Please, thank you very much. Well, again, it's very great to see so many people. They make the festival. I'm not. AV. So there is an AV. We are going to show you clippings of some of the films in various sections. We think they are very interesting films. You can have a look at it. Sriram? Yeah. Sriram?
Sriram.
Yeah, and another thing is he there?
Sriram.
The poster. Yeah. This festival poster is really our tribute.
Closing comments by Ms. Kiran Rao.
Yeah, waiting for them to sit. Sir? Sorry. Yeah.
Radio 1 has come on board to be associated with the Mumbai Film Festival. Yeah, and Yahoo and so many, digital partners.
As you've seen, this festival's come a long way, and this year I think everyone had a lot of anxiety about it. And by the time we came on board, it was on the verge of being curtains for Mumbai Film Festival. But a really last-minute effort by a lot of people has made this festival happen this year. And I think for all of us, it was a very big wake-up call. We realized that if we love cinema and we like good cinema, we have to be part of making it happen in our city. It is for our city, this festival. It's probably the only time you get this enormous number of quality films from all over the world, in theaters for you to watch, and open for everybody to attend, not just invitees, but whoever would like to come. So it really belongs to the city, and I'm really happy that we've all sort of taken it up as a cause, and we've all adopted the festival again as an industry, as filmmakers, as film lovers. So in closing, I'd like to say that the festival is now back where it belongs, with the people of Mumbai, with all of us, and it really is our responsibility now to see that it maintains its high standard and continues without a hitch for years to come. I'd like to also at this point not just thank the people whose names are on the board, but the numerous people both from India and overseas who've sent in money, contributions in small amounts, which have all gone a really big way. cinephiles and film lovers, journalists. We've had a lot of journalists contribute, notably someone from Screen International, a journalist from Thai Post. People from around the world have taken note that the film festival needs money and have come forward. And that's really heartening because it shows what a valuable festival it is and tells us that, you know, we all need to come forward. So as part of the, we include the media as part of this film-loving fraternity, and we'd really like the media's support this year to spread the word about the festival, to spread word, to get us more support, and of course to help us this year when we are a little more fragile than normal. So do come in numbers, watch good cinema, and 3 cheers for the Mumbai Film Festival. Thank you.
Mr. Shyam Benegal is unable to be here because he is busy, but he has sent a message, and can we play his message? Yeah. Please.
You know, let me answer this. I think primarily, and that's what I'm really gratified is happening this year, is there was a generation gap. Some of us who were part of the board of MAMI realized that it's our time is up. You know, we have, the younger generation are the people who are active, who are known to the cinegoers and to the people at large. So they were not involved. And I think this has actually been a big change. You know, it's almost like a cataclysmic change, and as all of them are saying, we will not have this problem in future.
So
Yeah.
Mami is going through a generational change. Thank you.
Yeah, good evening all of you, Vijay Shankar here. Sir, could you throw some light more on the world cinema category? Of course, you have already mentioned, Anurag ji just mentioned about some of the most outstanding movies. Something little more, could you just throw some light on the world cinema category?
I think the official release of the selection would be released before the festival and not at this
We are
moment.
going to get it now.
You're going to get it now.
You can go through the list and make your own analysis and tell me also what you
Okay,
like.
Thank you. Thank you.
फरहान, आपको क्या लगता है कि क्या रीज़न है कि लोगों का इंटरेस्ट फेस्टिवल से थोड़ा कम हो गया है?
नहीं मुझे नहीं लगता कि लोगों का इंटरेस्ट कम हो गया है. जैसे सभी ने कहा पहले भी कि सभी को लगा ऑन वन लेवल कि ये जो लव है फेस्टिवल के लिए, सिनेमा के लिए, that will sustain the festival by itself. Unfortunately, the realities are very different, and certain amount of money is required to run the festival, which I honestly, I can again, like I said, speak for myself. It's something I never really stopped to think about. But now that it's come to this, I think it is a wake-up call for everyone. And if we are involved now, we will remain involved to ensure that this actually doesn't happen. But it's not because of the love of people for movies waning. I don't think it is that. I think they will be very well attended, for sure, because it's an amazing roster of movies that people will get to see.
Hi, I'm Sohini. I would just like to talk about all of us over here are really fortunate to see how you have created the REEL magic over here, and we get to be with you, REAL, with you over here. We get to see such big visuals from across the world, like different genres we saw over here, different topics, different stories and different perspectives. I would like to ask you, what is your definition of a good cinema? People say that it's a good story. That's why we watch the film, right? So other than that, what is the other significant aspect besides from the story, if you want to see really good cinema, like how we saw over here? No, I know it's off topic, but other than that, like what are the other things other than a good story? We say ki the film should have a good story. Other than that, what do you, I would like to ask you because we don't.
I'll let the critic answer this question.
No.
What do you look for when you watch?
I look for engagement.
Engagement.
Engagement. You know, you have to engage me in some way. You can horrify me, make me cry, make me laugh, but some level of engagement. That's my primary thing. And of course, everything else then supports that. You know, for me, engagement is the priority.
And sir?
I'm no authority in anything. I just look. And whatever stays with me, I take it with me.
Is it? Okay. And
And this is,
no?
As a film watcher, I think it's a cliched word, but I think magic is what we're looking for over here. I think we go to the movies, story is one thing, but you
Right.
have, it's sometimes you can't explain it. There are words and emotions and stuff you can't explain them in words. Yes, there's story, there is, you're looking for an aesthetic quality to something which you don't get in your normal daily life. You're looking for an experience which is not your experience, it's somebody else's experience. You're sharing in something that some other filmmaker has decided to tell you. There's so many things and it can become very intellectual if I keep talking about it, but I'm saying
Yeah.
magic is the word that I think I'm always looking for.
I would like to hear you.
Me?
Both of you.
No, both of us. Farhan.
Together?
No, well, actually, I
No,
think they've covered
individually.
most of it. We all have reasons why we love cinema, and we all have different things that appeal to us when we watch cinema. A story is one of them. It could be performance. It could be the way it looks. I don't think there's any one formula, like Anu said, to hook you,
Yeah.
other than the fact that something about the film reaches out to you and connects with you. And I mean, it could be cinematography, it could be the music. Hopefully, it's all those things if it's a really good film. Right.
Yeah, I think all of the above is probably the best thing to say.
All right.
Shall we move on? Like,
All right. Thank you.
अनुराग आपसे मेरा सर इधर यहाँ इस तरफ सर इधर यहाँ पर
oh, right there.
सर बिल्कुल सेंटर में सर आपसे मेरा सवाल है कि हमेशा बॉलीवुड बहुत इंस्पायर और इंस्पिरेशंस लेता है बहुत सारी फिल्मों से और हम उसे फिल्म बनाते हैं यहाँ पर कुछ क्लिपिंग्स अगर आपने अभी देखी हो तो कुछ इंस्पायर हुए जो आप सोचेंगे
मैं तो भाई I have only been watching festivals all my life, so मेरा इंस्पिरेशन तो वहीं से आया है, शुरू ही वहाँ से हुआ था.
थैंक यू
Sir.
For the festival to be able to be at the same level that it always is? If you could give us a figure, a number.
We need another 2.25 crores.
2.25 crores. Okay.
My question to all of you is, you are giving such a wonderful thing to all of us. So what benefit you all are going to get out of this? Whether it is...
Yeah, my question. My name is Pradeep Gupta. I am from Desi Reflections. My question to all of you on the dais, can't we have a big corpus of funds, right from IMPA to so many other professional bodies? They should come out and shell some money for the cause of cinema.
They have no money.
I wish you write about that and help us in collecting more. Instead of collecting
See,
money,
right now the situation is we have very less time. So a lot of things are being done in a very tight time. From after this festival, we will get active immediately after this festival. We'll have enough time to
Sir,
actually
I'm
do
not
it.
asking for this time. I'm talking a permanent solution for this festival. Yeah. So it is a wake-up call for everybody, and everybody will contribute for it. If not from film fraternity, even common people will contribute.
Thank you.
I'm a poor man, but still I declare 5,000 rupees.
Thank you.
किरण एक सवाल आपसे लास्ट यहाँ पर बीच में आमिर ने किस तरह से सपोर्ट किया है लाइक पैसे लाइक मनी वाइज और अदरवाइज किस तरह से आमिर सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं इस फेस्टिवल को
हाँ उन्होंने इस दफ़ा पैसे कंट्रीब्यूट किए हैं
कितने किए
11 लाख सो आई थिंक जिनके नाम हैं उनके अलग अलग कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशंस रहे हैं और अमाउंट की भी बात नहीं है आई फील इट्स इम्पॉर्टेंट जैसे दिस जेंटलमैन जस्ट डिड 5,000 भी बहुत है सब लोग अगर दें तो हो जाएगा जैसे अनुराग ने अभी कहा कि अगले दफ़ा हम लोग इस फेस्टिवल के इमीडिएटली बाद बैठ के एक रोड मैप बनाने वाले हैं एक फ्यूचर प्लान बनाएं ताकि अगली बार हमें इस तरह की कठिनाइयाँ ना हो और ये स्मूथली चले पर इस दफ़ा जितने पैसे जितने जल्दी इकट्ठे हों ये फेस्टिवल बहुत अच्छा जाएगा अब तक हमारे जितने फंड्स हैं फेस्टिवल बहुत आराम से जाने वाला है और आपने देखे कितने उम्दा फिल्में आने वाली हैं. So we were going to have a great festival, so don't worry about it. But of course, our coffers are always open to be filled.
Yeah, because we have one of the leading producer next to you, so I don't think so कि fund की ज़रूरत होगी. I'm talking about Farhan Akhtar.
Anyone else? Yeah.
I think growth is the only way for any festival. And there's always things that everyone can adapt. Right now also, I think Mami, I know for certain that Anu and Srinivas sir and everybody, they have been interacting with a lot of film fans online and in person to improve the way we can organize this festival. And there's always for improvement. There's always scope for improvement. Countries and places where they have cultural funds and they have a whole lot of other funds, we don't have that. So we have to do everything ourselves. And there's a massive effort going on and there's a massive interaction going on which is very visible for everyone to see. And in various ways people are suggesting and are listening and they're incorporating people. So it's a way where things can only grow mutually. The idea is keep making this festival better and better and better for ourselves.
Thank you.
Because they're representing a certain culture, they're trying to educate you in some kind of way about filmmaking, about the filmmakers, about stories from various places. So you do get inspired, and I guess the people whose films do come, they have inherently a quality in them, I would hope, to inspire younger filmmakers and younger minds to think not only in one particular kind of way as to how a film can be made. Because every filmmaker not only has a different story within the film to say, but also a different story behind the scenes of how they put the film together to say. So there's a lot of inspiration.
Farhan, due to positive funds, would there be any curtailment in the facilities as compared to the earlier film festivals?
Well, I'm not so sure exactly. I know that it definitely has been scaled down. But that on some level is
in what terms, Farhan?
in terms of the size of the opening festival, probably in terms of the number of screens, maybe that is happening. There was a certain grandeur that was associated with the festival coming until now, especially over the last 4 or 5 years. In terms of the size of the events that would happen, just the kind of money spent on each event. So there will be a certain degree of holding back on that.
Right. So what is a permanent solution from the film industry's point?
Well, that is the roadmap that is being worked on. Everyone has gotten involved at a very late stage when suddenly it was realized that this film festival may not be happening. So currently the good news is that the festival will continue. And now going forward, we have a whole year ahead of us to sit back, pool everyone's resources, everyone's minds together and come up with a permanent lasting solution, so that we don't face this again.
फरहान आखिर में जानना चाहेंगे किस तरह की अलग मूवी देखने वाली मिलने वाली है इस बार?
सर इसमें एक रोस्टर अभी रिलीज होगा, एक शेड्यूल रिलीज होगा जो स्क्रीनिंग शेड्यूल है, उसमें सारे नाम हैं फिल्म के, सारे टाइमिंग्स हैं जिन स्क्रीन पे फिल्में दिखाई जाएंगी एंड इट्स अ वंडरफुल सिलेक्शन ऑफ फिल्म्स फ्रॉम अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड. तो मैं ये बिल्कुल कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ कह सकता हूँ कि जो फिल्म के ट्रू फैंस हैं, सिनेमा के जो फैंस हैं, उन्हें बहुत मजा आएगा इसमें.
Farhan, do you think Mami is a platform where basically for Indian filmmakers we have a platform where we can showcase our talent?
Oh well, of course. I mean, the thing is, the world is watching this festival. There's filmmakers who will attend. There are a great deal of interaction that's going to happen, exchanging of ideas and just of time and minds. And it's a great place for a young filmmaker to showcase his work.
But does it get picked up?
Well, of course. Well, of course it does. I mean, there is a whole process through which films that do matter on an international level or do matter on purely just a cinematic level, will be showcased. So yes, absolutely.
Any particular film that you're planning to catch?
Sorry? Well, the thing that I'm actually looking most forward to doing is the interaction with Christopher Doyle. To me, he's somebody, like I mentioned, is someone whose work I've truly admired. And that he will be here to exchange his thoughts and his feelings about cinema with all of us is something that I think is going to be very, very inspirational.
Your biopic Bhag Milkha Bhag was featured at Mami.
That's right.
Right. Have you seen the biopics that have come out this season, like Mary Kom and all? What's your
No, unfortunately at this point, have I seen what?
Mary Kom?
Yes, I have seen Mary Kom. Yes.
What's your thought on this?
Well, I enjoyed Priyanka's work tremendously. I think she's done a very, very good job.
I wanted to ask you about your film, Dil Dhadakne Do. Can you talk about your character?
Sorry?
Can we
Can you
stick
talk
to the
about your
festival?
No, unfortunately, I can't speak about the film just now. I know it's too early, but if you want to ask me anything regarding the film festival, I'll gladly answer.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
किरण जी ये जानना चाहेंगे कि 16वां जो फिल्म फेस्टिवल किस तरह से आयोजित किया गया और क्या कमियां हैं? बहुत सारी कमियां यहाँ पे बनाई गई है, किस तरह की कमियों को दूर कर रहे हो और क्या क्या उसके बारे में?
मुंबई फिल्म फेस्टिवल का ये 16वां साल है और ये एक बेहतरीन फिल्म फेस्टिवल रह चुकी है 16 साल तक, अभी 15 साल तक 17 साल तक चल रही है। आई थिंक इसकी 16th एडिशन है, लेकिन 17 साल पहले शुरू हुई थी और बहुत ही उम्दा फिल्में दिखाई जाती हैं और दुनिया की सबसे बेहतरीन कंटेम्प्रेरी सिनेमा जो बनती है वो यहाँ दिखाया जाता है जाके, जो कान फिल्म फेस्टिवल या फिर वेनिस फिल्म फेस्टिवल में जो फिल्में दिखाते हैं वो हम यहाँ ले आके दिखाने की कोशिश करते हैं। तो इसके क्वालिटी का अभी इतने सालों में फ़र्क पड़ा नहीं है, सिर्फ कमी ये रही है हम फंडिंग की, पैसों की, और इस दफ़ा कुछ ज़्यादा ही प्रॉब्लम हो गई थी क्योंकि हमारे मेन स्पॉन्सर्स पीछे हट गए और उनके जगह पे हमें कोई एक वन सिंगल स्पॉन्सर नहीं मिला। पर इस दफ़ा ये अच्छा हो गया है कि काफ़ी लोग जुड़ गए हैं फेस्टिवल से, ख़ास तौर से इंडस्ट्री से, फिल्म इंडस्ट्री से लोग जुड़ गए हैं और एज अ फिल्म लवर, जो कि हम लोग सब सिनेमा के इतने बड़े फैंस हैं, बड़े एडमायरर्स हैं, हम सबको जुड़ने की आवश्यकता है ताकि ये फिल्म फेस्टिवल कभी इस कमी को महसूस ना करे आगे सालों में। तो इस साल फेस्टिवल में इंडस्ट्री के लोगों ने पैसे भेजे हैं, रेगुलर फिल्म वॉचिंग जनता ने पैसे दिए हैं, जर्नलिस्ट ने पैसे दिए हैं। तो इससे ये पता चलता है कि ये फेस्टिवल कितना प्यारा है मुंबईकर्स को, फिल्म वॉचर्स को, और कितना लोग इसे चाहते हैं और चाहते हैं कि ये इस साल भी हो। और ये हमें बहुत एक गर्व महसूस होता है कि हम भी इससे जुड़ पाए हैं और लोगों का इतना प्यार इस साल देखा गया है हम लोगों को। फिर भी अभी भी हम पैसे जोड़ने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, अभी भी कम पड़ रही है, पैसे कम पड़ रहे हैं, पर हमारी ये दुआ है कि सब लोग और भेजेंगे और लोग जुड़ेंगे फेस्टिवल से और ये फेस्टिवल जैसे हर साल होती है वैसे ही होगी।
स्पेशली आपके एफर्ट्स और अगर चैलेंज की बात की जाए तो जिस तरह की कमियां जो आप बता रही हैं रह गई हैं, आने वाले टाइम में जो एफर्ट्स है वो किस लेवल का होगा और कहाँ पर किस स्टेज पर आप देखती हैं चीज़ें?
देखिए, इस साल तो बहुत लास्ट मिनट में पैसे जोड़े गए हैं, तो हम लोग को जितने पैसे इकट्ठा कर पाए हम उसी से हम लोग मैनेज कर रहे हैं। लेकिन अगले साल से ये कोशिश ये रहेगी कि हम लोग एक पूरा बाकायदा रोड मैप बनाएंगे, किस तरह से फेस्टिवल का एक 5 साल का एक प्लान बनाएंगे ताकि जो भी स्पॉन्सर्स आगे आएँ उनको भी पता चले कैसे हम लोग हर साल इसको बड़ा करने वाले हैं, क्या क्या एडिशंस होंगे, क्या क्या इसकी रीच है लोगों तक। आप अगर आते हैं फेस्टिवल में तो आपको पता चलेगा कि लोग बिल्कुल लाइन लगा के खड़े हो जाते हैं फिल्म देखने, मुंबई की पब्लिक, और बहुत बहुत सपोर्ट है मुंबई की पब्लिक से। तो हम इसको मुंबई की पब्लिक को डिसअपॉइंट नहीं करना चाहते। हम लोग हर साल इतना ही उम्दा फेस्टिवल खड़ा करने वाले हैं, ये हमारी कोशिश है और रहेगी। और हम नेक्स्ट ईयर से ट्राई करेंगे कि इससे इस लास्ट मिनट में पैसे जोड़ने की नौबत ना आए और हम लोग को पैसे अच्छे टाइम में मिले और सब स्मूथली जाए।
इनिशियली अभी जिस तरह का आपके साथ चैलेंज रहा होगा सारी चीज़ों को मैनेज करने का, वुड यू लाइक टू शेयर सम
थोड़ा सा पैनिक था बीच में क्योंकि सुना था कि बंद हो जाएगी, नहीं होने वाली है, कोई कहीं से भी पैसे नहीं मिल रहे हैं। तो हम लोगों ने थोड़ा थोड़ा करके पहले अपने आप पैसे दे के जमाए। आमिर ने पैसे दिए, राजू हिरानी ने पैसे दिए, विनोद चोपड़ा ने दिए, हमने फ़ोन लगाया तो करण ने दिए। तो ऐसे करके लोगों ने इंडस्ट्री के लोगों ने पैसे दिए हैं और उनके हम बहुत आभारी हैं, क्योंकि हर एक को लगता है कि भाई उनके पास ज़्यादा पैसे वो दे सकते हैं, लेकिन अभी आपने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में देखा कि कोई एक रेगुलर फिल्म वॉचर जो हैं वो 5,000 कमिट करते हैं, ये बड़ी बात होती है। आप ऑलवेज दूसरों की तरफ ना देख के खुद पैसे डालें तो फिर बड़ी बात होती है। तो हम अमाउंट्स ना देख के ये देखें कि लोगों ने कंट्रीब्यूट किया है और लोग जुड़ना चाहते हैं, ये बहुत हमारे लिए बड़ी बात है। फॉर मी दैट वाज द बिग लर्निंग एंड दैट वाज अ बिग चैलेंज कि हम कैसे जितने लोगों से थोड़े थोड़े जमा कर लें वो जल्दी से जमा हो पाए ताकि हम अनाउंस कर पाएँ कि फेस्टिवल हो रहा है।
अच्छा, आप लोगों की बात करें तो हर बार कितना बजट होता है और इस बार कितने कम पड़ रहे हैं?
अभी हम 2.25 करोड़ से कम हैं। रफली फेस्टिवल 5 करोड़ 5.5 करोड़ तक मानिए हमारा बजट है एनुअल। जी मैं कोशिश कर रही हूँ लिखने की, अभी कोशिश जारी है, कुछ होगा तो आई कांट से एनीथिंग राइट नाउ, आई एम स्टिल राइटिंग, सो नथिंग। आउट ऑफ ट्रैक वेल इफ यू मीन ऑफ बीट, हाँ वेल या जैसे मैं हूँ वैसे मेरी फिल्म है, तो आई डोंट नो, लेट्स सी क्या होगा। थैंक यू, थैंक्स।